My name is Ms. Artastic, and today we're going to make a flower art piece that explores the element of art line. For this tutorial, you're going to need any art mediums that you have at home or in your classroom. Let's get started. Alright, before we get started, we're going to talk about some of the mediums you can use to draw with. So for this art tutorial, I am going to be using a permanent black marker because it shows up well on the camera for this video. But you can use permanent black marker. If you don't have that, feel free just to use a normal black pen. You can also use pencil. If you don't have any of these, you can find your black felt marker. And if you have nothing in a black, or if you don't have pencil, then you can switch over to a different color. So you could use pencil crayons to draw with. You could use your wax crayons to draw with. But remember, you're not limited to using black. If you really cannot find a black, just use a dark color. So you could use purple, you could use blue, and you could use brown if you don't have any black making mediums. And if you are stretched, just use whatever you can find to create art with. So today we're going to be drawing our flower, a cartoon flower, and we're going to also be exploring the element of art lines. So to begin with our flower, we're going to draw the center of the flower, and also this will be the flower's face. So I'm going to draw a circle in the center of my page. I'm going to draw two eyes, so two circles. And I'm drawing it on a little bit of an angle because I want it to appear that my flower is facing one side of the page. In that circle, I'm going to draw two more circles, and this will be for the glare of light. And then I'm going to use my mark making medium, whatever you have available to you in your classroom or at home. And I'm going to color it in just like that. And that will create two super cute eyes. I'm also going to draw the mouth. So we're going to draw a straight line across between the eyes or just below. And then we're going to draw the letter U for the bottom of the mouth. And then I'm going to draw the letter M inside the mouth. And then I'm going to fill in the dark part of the mouth with my marker. Okay, next we're going to draw flower petals. So on the top, we're going to draw a large petal. Then I'm going to go to the opposite side. I'm going to do two more petals, just like that, on either side. So we kind of have either a cross shape or a T shape. And then we're going to draw petals in between those petals. Some may overlap and some may not. Then we're going to draw on the tips some zigzag lines. And this will allow for color variation and texture in our flower. And we're going to draw a line on the middle of each of these petals. Next, we're going to draw a stem partway down. We're going to add two little arms. These will be for the leaves. And then we're going to continue the stem back down to the bottom, and then we're going to turn the roots into two legs. So the roots are going to split off at the bottom in two parts, and that will be for the legs. Next, we're going to draw the leaves on the arms. And add texture to the leaves. There we go. Perfect. Next, we're going to use line to add shading on our stem. So these are called hatching lines, and I'm just drawing them on an angle really quickly, just like that. Perfect. Next, I'm going to draw a border around my flower. So I want the border to be about a pinky width or finger space between your drawing and the border. And this border will remain white, and it's going to help us create contrast between our drawing and our line background. And this will also help make this flower the focal point of our art piece. And a focal point is the area that the artist wants to draw the viewer's attention to. And of course, we want to draw the viewer's attention to our flowers, and then they can look at all the intricate patterning that we're about to draw in the background using line. Once your border's done, I want you to draw some lines and divide that background up into 5 or 6 different sections. Once that's done, you're going to use your mark making medium to fill in each section with a different type of line or pattern. So a line pattern, so exploring pattern, but also using the element of our line to create texture and explore how it creates both the art piece and the drawing itself, but also different patterns in the background. As you might have noticed, I made a bit of a mistake in there when I was doing my patterning, but just find a creative solution. If you do make a mistake, don't get upset. I cannot erase right now, so you're just going to have to work with it or blend it in. Everyone makes mistakes, and mistakes are okay. They help us learn, and they also are an opportunity to problem solve. Everyone makes mistakes. That is okay. Once you're done your lines in your background, you're going to notice that the flower really pops out now and has become a focal point, and you have explored a lot of different lines and patterns in your background. Feel free to use the lines and patterns that I have used in my background sections, or if you have some ideas of your own, or if you've seen different patterns online, please feel free to experiment, as experimenting helps us grow and learn new things. Once you're done drawing, please find anything that you want to use to color with, or anything that you have available to you. So I'm going to be using wax crayons today, and you're going to see that I'm not going to only just color, but I am going to layer the wax crayons to create different kinds of values, tints, and tones. So if you've been noticing, I've actually been using blue to shade my different parts of my plant. So often we think of using black, but actually you can use, there's no rules, right? And blue is a little bit more realistic. And also helps turn the actual color into a new version of itself, right? Because now we're creating blue-green and not just black. Okay, so it's a little bit more natural. So I have my flower done. Again, we're leaving this border white to help create contrast, and now you can color in your different sections however you want. You can color each part individually. You can color the whole section one color. Feel free to experiment as you color your background. once you're done coloring your background, you're going to notice that with the color in the background, the color in the center, and then this really, really stark white border around your flower, there is a large contrast between the white and the color. So that is a principle of design, which is contrast, and it helps bring the viewer's attention to the focal point of your art piece, which is the flower. As well, we have also experimented with the element of art line, not only to draw the flower, as line is of course necessary in order to draw something, but also we've used line as a tool to create pattern in a background. Well, Artastic Nation, that's the end of this episode. Tune in on Tuesday evening at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 8 p.m. Eastern for the premiere of the next episode. Please subscribe to this channel. For more art tutorials, please visit my blog at msartastic.com. Creative, high-quality art resources for teachers can be found at my TPT store, Ms. Artastic, and shirts for both teachers and art teachers are available at msartasticcollection.com. All links are available in the description of this video. See you next time.